Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
Oldest park in baseball, MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on The Show starts now. Randy Dobnak will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball.
4-4, take your base.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Reggie Smith. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, no.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strike. Next, here is Reggie Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hey, what time?
Third inning, no score to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santander waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Next up, Xander Bogaerts. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .348 batter. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So next to hit is Reggie Smith. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Hey, shoots all day, buddy. Nice hit.
Now to bat, Brandon Lau. It was a base hit last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. from the belt. The pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Iglesias is up with it. There's one. On the first, it's a double play. Stepping in once again is Christian Vasquez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the seventh. Popped up. Wendell calls for it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's one away now. Next, it'll be Reggie Smith. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No runs on 6 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Ball and a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and they're on the board at 6-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Third.
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy, el Richard Zafiro.
Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Detroit Tigers. Reggie Smith, one of the league's top power hitters, looks to gain ground in the home run race. Next. Casey Mize gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we'll get a look at it, got it.
You're out.
Next to hit, Reggie Smith. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not giving any at-bats away. This is great observation, not only for the veterans in the clubhouse, but the young rookies on this roster to not give anything away at this level.
Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much. We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Next to stand in is Akil Baddoo. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Right side, fair ball down the line. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is in there.
Pitchers jumped out.
So here is Harold Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Up next for the Rays, Reggie Smith struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
1-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Line drive base hit.
Take a turn, pick it up.
Now a long throw to third.
Stand up, stand up.
And now here is Brandon Lau, and their runners at the corners now. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Packard has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The relay throw on to first, the double play. 1 left for Tampa. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to be the first-year shortstop, Reggie Smith. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep to right center. Center fielder looking up, still going back, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and the Rays are back in business now, tied at 3.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Stepping up is Harold Castro. Couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
I mean, that's the frustration.
And now, Reggie Smith. We discussed earlier how he was one of the league's best power bats, and he's lived up to that reputation with a blast earlier in this game.
And you can just tell how confident he is in the box, hunting his pitch, not coming outside the zone or expanding it. I would expect him to put another good swing on the ball right here.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
All right, one time, right here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Reggie Smith. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run.
On the bag, pick up the ball.
On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is 7-4 is the final score of tonight's game. Detroit posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Michael Fulmer.
I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me.
Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show.
MLB Network has Saturday Night Baseball for you from Comerica Park in downtown.
He's out.
Striding forward now is the DH, Reggie Smith. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
Absolutely, and he's going to fight for it to the bitter end. And looking forward to next spring training. This team has a chance to take a significant jump in the standings, and he's going to lead the charge.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row a week.
Come on, you can beat it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the shot. Now it'll be Reggie Smith grounded out in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little tapper.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. One there on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Next to dig in, Reggie Smith as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Reyes is there, and he'll... Now at the plate here is Reggie Smith. And even though we discussed his power-hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's 1 swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
That's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong.
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it, it ain't for the weight loss.
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon. Tyler Alexander. Now into the box, Reggie Smith. And given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year. But if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
He's doing his best to make sure the fans keep tuning in. He's fighting for a home run title, and he's not...
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ball that's carrying, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. And now the runner's trying for third. An off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Reggie Smith.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Detheridge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now to the plate, Reggie Smith, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Detheridge is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Striding in is Reggie Smith. He flew out in his last AB. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third. Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Back.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? Don't you see them? It's real. Every time I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them?
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Tampa Bay Rays. Jose Barrios gets the call for game 1 of the season. Next to hit is Reggie Smith. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not an easy thing to do going for a batting title. You have to be good from beginning to end. And D-Row, this guy's been about as consistent as there is.
He's just got such plate discipline,
Come on, get
Dan.
down.
Nothing outside the zone. You take a look at his numbers and his metrics. This is a guy.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
1-2, here it comes. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the lead.
And stepping in, Reggie Smith flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 the count. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. On the line, that's a base hit.
Find the ball.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. The relay.
Get down, slide.
And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Ready now is Teoscar Hernandez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one
will have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Next, it'll be Reggie Smith, singled in his last at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bo Bichette. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. The short hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Richard is on his way home. Safe at the plate. As they cut their deficit in half, it's a 2-1 game now. Up next, Reggie Smith. He flew out in his last debut.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Second baseman, Brandon Lau.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
So the next to bat will be Brandon Lau. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Britton's ready. Here's the 3-1. And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Into the box, Francisco Mejia is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it. So next to bat will be Reggie Smith as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, Matty, so difficult to hit from both sides of the plate, but his eyes light up when he's hitting left-handed against the righties out on the mound. He's been torching them all year long. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hey, no one better, huh?
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Let it fly right here.
High in the air into shallow left center.
You gotta move, you're scoring.
Gurriel is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 5-1.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Tonight's game comes to an end 5-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo.
Tuesday night baseball on the show as we welcome you to Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Kirby Yates will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5.
Digging in next, Reggie Smith. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Digging in will be Brandon Lau. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Smith stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Randall.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit softly to third, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Blue Jays. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. And now in the box, Reggie Smith. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ball 1.
Down and away, ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Go, baby, square it up.
Nope, that's foul.
Hey, can't see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Reggie Smith flew out last time up.
Reggie Smith.
From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first two are aboard here to kick off the seventh.
Oh boy, way to get on things.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He struck out and bounced into a double play in his first two at-bats. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Wander Franco. He flew out in his last AB. comes set, and the 0-1. Bunched him up there as he fists a little
there you
ground
go. Stand
ball
up.
in front
Stand
of the
up.
mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So stepping in is Francisco Mejia. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. The set and the 1-2. Shoots this one over first.
Hold it right there.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Rays strand a pair. They trail things. Here's Randall Grichuk. In his career versus this pitcher, he has 7 hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run.
Grichuk.
Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. So now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's a pop-up now. Wendell has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. So now into the box is Reggie Smith. Singled in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Toronto Blue Jays jump. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retract. So now here is Reggie Smith. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Now here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Simeon's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Resistance there as the Rays are down. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Randall Grichuk. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's the second out. Plate now is Reggie Smith. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Liner toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Hey, that ball was hit.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep.
And now they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Now at the plate is Kevin Biggio. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in next, Reggie Smith singled in his last at-bat.
Reggie Smith.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, here is Reggie Smith. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Wendell at third, Smith at second with one away. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away. Next up is Francisco Mejia, and they're runners at the corners now. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 8-4 the final this afternoon. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Thursday night baseball set to come your way from Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Major League Baseball on the show. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching.
That's ball 4.
Next, here is Reggie Smith. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Man, D-Roll, this guy is some kind of raking right now, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, looks so confident in the box right now, Dan. Rhythm and timing, you hear so many hitters talk about it. This guy is a perfect example of that. He has got lightning in his hands right now.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail it here, 2-0.
Leading off for Detroit.
Second inning set to go, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Nico Goodrum. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On the first, and there's one gone here to start the second. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Next up, Reggie Smith, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Shortstop.
As a look, now the pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
Third inning here, 3-1 our score. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Next up for Detroit, Isaac Paredes. He flew out in his last AB. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers lead 1. So next to hit is Harold Castro. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing hard liner to left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a one.
Stepping in once again is Reggie Smith. Potential tying run for him at third base. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Castro will put this one away, and the side is retired. Next, it'll be Reggie Smith, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second, and they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even the soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And again the throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw. Bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play.
Now to bat, Nico Goodrum. He went down on strikes last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit. No 4-2 the final score tonight. The Tigers. Baseball under the dome at Shane McClanahan, a left-handed Floridian. Plate now for the Rays is the DH, Reggie Smith. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Reggie Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next to hit, Reggie Smith flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. 41st home run of the year for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Reggie Smith will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. It's a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record this.
Man, if you like offense, you had to love this one. Both teams came out swinging and found a lot of...
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. If you ain't got hard to play,
From the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. We've got baseball on the show. Drew Rasmussen gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good...
So here is Reggie Smith. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not only in line for the batting title, but he finds himself at the top of the heap in the top 3 in the home run category as well.
A lethal combo, right? Not only high batting average, but also hitting the ball out of the ballpark. One of the top hitters in the game right now.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Round.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the runner will score from first. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran. Next to stand in is Reggie Smith. He was gunned down at the plate trying for an inside-the-park home run his first time up. And a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 42 on the season. And Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the...
Up next for the Rays, Reggie Smith. 2 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Reggie Smith to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto-taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
The windup and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this will be fouled away. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
6-4 the outcome today. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead. Bro.
Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the street.
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Chris Archer gets handed the ball for the... Stepping up is Reggie Smith. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. And now the first pitch. Yeah. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it.
And now, Reggie Smith trying to bring in the time run from third here. And that misses ball 1. It is career. Smith is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Come on, what a stop on the slide. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. And now here is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 offering. Popped him up. Castro is there for it. And that will end the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Reggie Smith. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the street. This could get the offense going.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
And he'll dive back in.
Hey, get your chance. Let's go.
Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, one time, right now.
Now the double steal is on here. Right to him. To second for one. On the first, it's a double play as their woes. Now at the plate, here is Reggie Smith. He started out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Throw over the first. Runner back safely. Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call.
And late reactions, and they got him. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Detroit...
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me miro.
That's you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep yelling the friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't you better got
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field.
Out! You're out! He's out! 3!
Now it'll be Reggie Smith. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. First pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
3-0 now.
3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Down. Ball
4. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lau. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So now here is Wander Franco looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And Bichette's got it. The side is retired. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. Next to dig in, Reggie Smith worked a walk his first time up.
Reggie Smith
has a look. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
And this is swung on. And missed his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard to short.
Come on, get out. Let's go. Get out. Come on.
On the first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as decided. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. The 0-1 pitch. And right into the shift. Scooped up. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Now to the plate, Reggie Smith singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Get your pitch.
Hey, see it. Let's drive it.
Here it comes on 1-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now into the box, Brandon Lau. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Prior to the 3-2, we'll look to first. And the runner back.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
Three-two pitch. He's running. Popped up. Espinal waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in is George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and
throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw.
Next to bat for Toronto, Santiago Espinal. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Softly hit out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. And stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Dyson on second. Bichette at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Now he'll bluff the throw to first and fire back to second. And he'll reach first. Next to hit is Reggie Smith as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Behind 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. The 3-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
The first baseman, number 5.
That brings up Wander Franco. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is on the ground over to first. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Right fielder, number 1. Gerard.
Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's in there.
George Springer the next to hit. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get to 1. Ready now is Reggie Smith.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop, Reggie.
Oh, sit up something right here. Let it fly.
He's set. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
He's driving right back to the pitcher. How now?
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, tee it up and drive.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Come on, baby. See it drive it.
Here comes the 1-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's there.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow.
Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me.
Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays baseball comes your way next. Drew Rasmussen, a Washington-born right-hander. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Grounded to short. He's got it. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not...
Up next, Reggie Smith. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Reggie Smith becomes the second. Next, it'll be Reggie Smith. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Cooper will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Into the box, Reggie Smith. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really.
Up next from Miami, number 11, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
The batter, number 7.
First delivery to him. Reggie Smith stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Roll, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Wander Franco. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line.
You're going.
Number 11 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity. Digging in next, Miguel Rojas. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins lead. Big spot here, and it'll be Reggie Smith. The winning run stands at second base. Hit well towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine. Big at-bat now, and here is Brendan Lau. The winning run stands at second base. Chop this one right side.
All right, hold on right here.
That's out number 1.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would saw a ton of high fives in the dugout, but as I look at this guy go back to the dugout, you're not seeing much. Guys don't want to give themselves up. Managers don't want to give away outs anymore. Probably should have just laid down the bunt and took the sacrifice with him, but he still was able to do his job.
The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Ryan Yarbrough wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa.
Wow. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it now and I'm a great boss. Run it
it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, yeah, that's him right there. That boy stay by the rim right there. Step my dough just like it's philo. Tell the Uber, pick me up on Pico.
Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase. Money in case. Clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it.
Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2. Rays baseball is next. So next to bat will be Reggie Smith. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Number 11 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in will be Reggie Smith. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Looking up is the center fielder at the track. The wall. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 44 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change.
And now in the box, Reggie Smith, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it. Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Speed up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Reggie Smith will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this 3-run home run. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Oh, he has some trouble with it.
Come on,
get it. Will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
This evening's game comes to an end. Leading the...
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at?
Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today it's the Shane Boz, a right-hander from the state of Texas. Digging in, the switch hitter, Reggie Smith. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. It's Marlins as they take the field this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out, and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin first 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Cooper will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Reggie Smith flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2. So stepping in is Reggie Smith. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. So now to the plate, Mike Zunino. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. This one's down to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. The 2nd for 1 to Aguilar for the double play. So now into the box is Reggie Smith. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 5-2 the final today. The Miami Marlins led this game.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-2. In the standings, the Yankees are leading the American League East. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage, while the Rays are 4th in the division. They're 15 games back. The Blue Jays finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-5. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, 12 games behind first place, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. As of today, the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, 5 games back. The Chicago White Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-0. As of right now, the White Sox are leading the American League Central. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage, while the Tigers are 3rd in the division, 16 games out of 1st. Chris Bubich collected his 8th win in relief, helping the Royals push past the Twins 2-1. Entering the day's action, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of 1st, while the Twins are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The A's completed a 3-game series sweep as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 9-3. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. In the standings, the Astros are atop the American League West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Athletics are second in the division, 20 games out of first. Miles Michaelis got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as the Mariners pushed past the Angels 3-1. Heading into the day, the Mariners are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Angels are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Indians knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 8-6. As of today, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wildcard. Pete Alonso was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading.
Inside the Show. Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap of yesterday's playoff baseball.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. For Game 6 of the World Series, the Los Angeles Dodgers combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the visiting Red Sox, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
Trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to
is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
The second baseman, Brandon.
Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. To short. A dive, and he knocks it down. The recovery throw will have no chance at second. It's an infield single, and there are 2 on with 1 away now. Coming forward now is the Braves' designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna, for his career in this matchup. He's 0 for 5. 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Belt, they get 2, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Atlanta leads it 6-3. At the plate now is Reggie Smith, the reigning batting champion in the American League.
Smith.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Reggie Smith.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 9. Orlando.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Scooped up. He'll go the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Manuel Margot will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. As a look, now the pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends. Manuel Margot will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Travis Shaw will try to get his club a little.
He's out.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Atlanta Braves.
should I hold it tight? Turn my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole who once had no control. Was breaking my oath, it was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Sad how it goes when you don't even know to begin. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. They spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution.
Well, it's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain's coming down pretty good here at Fenway Park in Boston. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Chris Sale gets the call to pitch. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Reggie Smith, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Smith.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A Rosarena, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Popped up. Hernandez is under it. 2 down. Now to the plate, here is Reggie Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. And now the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Keep going.
Verdugo retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Stepping in next, Reggie Smith. Now the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next up is Reggie Smith as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Reggie Smith struck out in his last trip to the plate. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough one. Throw out at first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Here's the 0-2. Rounded weakly toward third.
You're down. Run it out. Run it out.
First, and they're able to escape the monster.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Whoa, whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No, no, no love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like to breathe.